Now this one was over quickly. It was also the most stressful. How could Binah be stressful? Well, I'll go over that, even though it's painful to think about. Binah, unlike Gabura, wasn't content to stay in the extraction department. So I had to make some preparation, such as moving the agents away from the main rooms. In preparation for what she was gonna do. Phase 1, well, that ended up, as always, being easy. Although to keep her in the extraction department, I had to use something a lot earlier than usual. There was no danger of collateral damage this time because the extraction department didn't have any clerks. Oh yeah, and Binah was making ground spikes here, which would have been painful for any standing under. Those who were weak enough would be killed, and then there are the meltdowns. The meltdowns. There were two of them, and not the conventional red. Make things easier for the agent. As Binah at this point was near invincible. The golden and the silver meltdowns. Want to know what those do? Well, one stunned, the other made Binah incredibly weak. I mean, Zan level suit kind of weak. Yeah, but as long as all the meltdowns are dealt with in time. Well, if they weren't dealt with in time, well, let's just say things wouldn't go well for those who were near the containment unit. Yeah. Quip off meltdown immunity wouldn't help here. Because the special meltdowns, yeah, the special meltdowns, they bypass the immunity. And then there was the other problem, how to keep it contained. So it turned out that I didn't need 25% of the energy to summon the rabbit team. I just had to hope that they could keep her contained long enough to deal with her. I bet the rabbit team were looking forward to fighting her even more than fighting Gabura. Yeah, I decided to just leave them to it. At least until the second phase. Yeah, it wasn't going to be that easy with Gabura. Although Gabura, it'd be pointless to contain her. Yeah, phase 2 adds a couple more twists. Besides the gold and silver meltdowns and the ground spikes. It also added a third type of meltdown that created additional hazards. Hazards which I need to deal with in the usual way. Usual for this day. Anyway, why clearing them? As for this meltdown, well, I better get to the point then, shouldn't I? As despite how short this report was, well, you look almost bored to death. And I'd rather that not happen. Yeah, it's a purple meltdown. A meltdown that creates something similar to the Amber Dawn ordeal, except these deal black damage, and you can't get rid of them using conventional means, but you can get rid of them by clearing all the purple meltdowns. Although one of the main problems was getting to them. As these invulnerable creatures, well, you can't get rid of them, so you need shield bullets to even stand a chance of getting past them. Well, if they were weak anyway. I decided to repeat it. Repeat what I did. Clearing all the meltdowns wherever they appeared. And then let the rabbit team suppress it again. Well, suppress her, I mean. As we are talking about someone who's a brain in a metal body. And she caused a lot of problems. Yeah, ended up killing Jesed and Gebura, although Gebura took her with her. And her punishment, imprisoned here. For, well, I don't know how long. Probably eternity. Although, considering how annoyed Angela was. It was probably a lot longer than I thought. Yeah. Next it's phase 3, and that one's more hectic. More pressure. And I knew that I had to plan ahead with this one. By splitting the agents between the different corridors, main rooms, whatever you want to call them. As the ground spikes can't cover them all. Well, certainly I thought that. Spreading them thin. We'll also spread the ground spikes in. Well, thin, yeah. Still haven't got my words right. Oh yeah. And with phase 3, the only meltdown is the cyan meltdown. Where Binah is fully protected against everything while she charges up a pillar attack. And that's all she did. Although I had to get to all the meltdowns before countdown ran out. After that, well, she goes to standard resistance, 0.8 across the board. And I was amazed none of them died. And considering that it would take too long for the bald agents of the disciplinary department to get there, I decided to have a substitute. One who was there immediately. And I was in a rush to clear the other sad meltdowns. And have all the damage dealt before. Another series of meltdowns appeared. And after all that, with a narrow escape of the express train to hell, and yeah, I did try to pause time, and that didn't work out. Binah in phase 3 overrode controls. Well, at least she didn't kill or panic some of the agents. So she's better than Binah in that regard. But then she was suppressed. Surprisingly, with no casualties. No agent casualties, anyway. like a cat with anything that's moving that fit in its mouth, Binah played with her prey. Yeah, she had a sadistic streak. And yet she believed that we were the same. Well, I wasn't a sadist. The mutants of this age, well, mutations can diverge. I mean, last time it was human and Neanderthal. Last I heard, one bred out the other. Even though some meant to bred with each other. Yeah, and against all the threats, she had a point where she said I couldn't stand against them alone. Yeah, that's when the perception filter drops, and I saw her for what she truly was. Maintain her duty here, such as it was. Well, she couldn't do much else. Yeah, Angela, she didn't expect me to get this far. In fact, she believed that I'd fall apart quicker than one of those flat-pack self-assembly kits made by complete idiots. Apparently, I was more independent than she expected me to be. I didn't realize her expectations were that low. Well, I wouldn't go that far. She was helpful at times. Then I met up with someone that would give me some answers. And it turned out to be, or appears to be, one of my predecessors. Yeah. Addressed to me. Technically, I wasn't wrong. Yeah, told you that we'd meet again soon. Yeah, we would. Or rather, I would. Yeah. Turned out I was talking to myself in the architecture department. Apparently this was my office before all this insanity started. Not this serene. Why was that, you may ask? Well, apparently this was a mirror to what was in my heart. Apparently it was more tidy than it was originally. Apparently, someone made it messy to, oh, I don't know, make it less boring for me. Yeah. That's one thing that didn't look like had changed a lot. And apparently, the architecture department will become more chaotic. And this is also my subconscious, which explains why it ended up being chaotic. Created from our minds, apparently. Which explained why it was built in a relatively short period of time. I mean, over the last few days. It normally takes much longer than that. With a lot more iterations. Apparently this has been going on quite some time. A lot of repeats. And it's a lot more complicated than that. 10 years passed from the outside perspective, but the entire facility has been caught in a reverse time dilation field for 100,000 years. Yeah, that was my reaction. And I say reverse time dilation because time dilation slows down time. Reverse time dilation speeds it up. Yeah, all humans only live once, but we've apparently lived numbers of times. Yeah, I went all philosophical on myself. Yeah, time track technology can only reverse time in a very limited area, and up to a point. Yeah. It can also do trivial things like make the death more torturous or showing the good times. Although combined with the energy tech, it could do something a lot more. Although it costs quite a bit just to get to this point. Which opened up another application. It could reverse time infinitely. Although it had problems. It left a distortion due to some refinements that were needed with the technology. Most were driven insane by that. You know how that ended, didn't you? Although Angela had some part in this. Although he did recommend I get some rest before what was coming. Yeah, he didn't sugarcoat it. This path would be brutal. Extremely brutal, along with the other iterations that appear. And apparently, this iteration is easy mode. The others would be, well, much less forgiven. Although he did say that I could go all the way back to the start if easy as I thought it'd be. I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. I just didn't know how not easy. Yeah, we literally have all the time in the world, but I'd rather not keep the future waiting. Yeah, I was thinking that. So I decided to get on with this. Yeah, harsh trials and unanswered. Yeah, they'd be answered eventually. And he knew that, things were gonna get a lot rougher. Only one thing remained. The architecture department. Got a reward which wasn't that useful, and at that point I knew I had truly passed the point of no return. And it looked like I had a lot of abnormalities for 5 agents to deal with. The trials that I'd go through on day 46 and beyond would be harsher than any that I'd dealt with so far. And at that point I hoped that I and my agents were ready for